What's up, world? Welcome to the Positive Truth, uplifting and positive news for a more progressive society. Tim, what are we trying to bring?
Here at the Positive Truth, we're trying to bring awareness, empowerment, inspiration, optimism, and understanding to communities everywhere. JP.
Yep.
What are we talking about?
Just going green.
I see what you did there. I do. I got that.
Going green in 2017. Before we get to that, though, let's tell everyone a little bit about the Positive Truth. We're an uplifting and positive news podcast. We talk about encouraging, uplifting news to fight back the fear and hatred that's going on in our society today. We do that every Monday and Wednesday. It's audio only. On Fridays, like today, we do an audio-visual episode where we talk about an issue, facts about it, why it's an issue, and how you can change it for the better. Today we're doing Going Green. Why are we talking about going green, Tim?
Global warming. Check this out, what? JP. It's real.
You might have just offended half our listeners. Let's just get into some facts about global warming. What you got?
Well, first things first. It was like 90 degrees in Oklahoma in February. That's a fact. Now on to some real ones. Well, I got a fact here. Since 1880, the average temperature has risen by 1.4 Fahrenheit degrees. What does that tell you?
It's getting a lot hotter.
Exactly. I'm glad somebody figured that out, man. I really am.
I got the warming trend of the last 50 years is nearly double that of the last 100 years, and the rate of warming is increasing. What you got, Tim?
The last 2 decades of the 20th century have been the hottest in the last 400 years, according to climate studies.
The ocean's temperature has increased at least to depths of 3,000 meters, over 9,800 feet. And the ocean has absorbed like 80% of the heat added to the climate system because, you know, the world is mostly oceans. So the glaciers and the snow cover have decreased in regions in both the northern and southern hemisphere, and it has contributed to a rise of sea levels. So go to Miami now because it might not be here much longer.
That's very true, man. And my next fact actually is the Arctic is one of the worst places to be affected by global warming. I mean, if you think about all that ice that's down there, it's melting. It's just melting and melting, and the sea levels are rising and rising. So again, go to Miami.
Before you can anymore.
I also have another one. The Arctic ice is melting rapidly. By 2040, the region is expected to have a completely ice-free summer. Maybe even earlier than 2040. That's in our lifetime, JP.
Yeah, that's kind of terrifying.
Yeah, that's scary. It's very scary. What else you got, JP?
Well,
you want me to just keep spitting them, or
just keep going? I got more too, but
I'll just keep spitting them then. Due to global warming and pollution, coral reefs are suffering the worst bleaching with the highest dying record since 1980.
In other words, if you haven't seen the
Great Barrier Reef,
you already missed it. I missed that one, man.
I'm sad about that.
We all should be. But here's the thing, even if you don't believe in global warming, we should all believe in going green, because even if you think the planet isn't getting warmer, you don't think any of this climate change is real, taking care of your environment and saving some money, which we're going to talk about, is always a good thing. So regardless of whether you believe in this or not, we're going to talk about things you can do to go green, to save the planet, and save yourself some money.
Indeed.
Tim, what do you got first you want me to go?
You go and go first, JP.
Well, this one's close to home for me. Eat less meat.
Indeed, that is close to you. Keep going, JP.
The meat industry generates about 1/5 of the world's man-made greenhouse gas emissions. Basically, so if your family skipped eating steak once a week, it would be equivalent of taking a car off the road for nearly 3 months.
A car off the road for 3 months?
3 months.
Man.
On top of that, you save some money and you're probably going to eat healthier. A sirloin steak costs twice as much per pound as chicken, and nearly 5 times as much as beans, which I discovered a few years ago. Beans are awesome.
Really? You just figured that out?
Never said I was the smartest person in the room. So you save money, you're probably going to eat healthier, and you're helping with going green. This is a win all around, and you're saving money.
I hear that, man. Saving money is how I'm gonna go with this going green one. For my first one, say no to bottled water. JP, I know you know this, but remember, you talked about it actually. Remember the podcast story that we did about the water bottles?
Going all the way to the moon and back?
Exactly.
Hold up, let's just recap that. Because that's crazy. So there's enough bottles, if you take all the bottled water and you like put them on end, they would go to the moon and back. That's how many plastic water bottles we have on the planet right now. And most of the bottled water is just like municipal tap water.
Exactly.
And continue, Tim. That's just crazy.
Basically, what can we do with these water bottles after we use them? You can recycle them, and then after you recycle them again and again, they just start piling up, man. So what we need to do is, what do you have at your house, JP?
A filter and a reusable water bottle?
Exactly. That's exactly what we need to start doing. You know, myself, I still buy bottled water. I am deciding to move from bottled water, now that it's getting warmer outside, warmer. Now that it's getting warmer outside, I decided to buy a water filter. I'm gonna stop buying water bottles completely. It's gonna save money in my pocket because I probably spend about $9 a week buying water because I drink a lot of water, man.
Hold up, we can do the math. That's a lot of money, man.
9 times 52, I don't know. It's about $500 a year, man.
Oof. And a water filter is, you probably need like 3 of them a year. It's probably like 40, 50 bucks. Get a reusable water bottle, it'll last your whole lifetime, EPA free. There's less plastic water bottles just piling up. No one likes litter.
That's true.
That's actually one of mine, is just stop littering. But that doesn't really save you money, it just makes the whole environment better.
You're still going green though.
Exactly. But yeah, say no to bottled water, man.
Exactly, and the cool thing about it, you're saving green while going green in 2017. Let's keep it going, JP.
Rhymes, bars.
Bars.
Switch up your light bulbs.
Oh, really?
You can save up to $70 a year on your energy bill by replacing your light bulbs and basically to an Energy Star qualified LED or CFL bulbs.
I was just gonna ask that.
So they use 75% less energy. Check this out. They last 10 to 25 times longer. So you're saving money, you're getting a better quality product that's lasting longer, and you're helping the planet out. And you're saving money on your electric bill.
So how are you losing there, exactly? Oh, you actually have to get up and go to the store. Okay, I got you.
At certain points in the day, that is losing.
I hear that. Well, my next fact, man, is get active. Instead of driving to your usual destination, try taking the bus or riding a bike. Or for every 4-mile trip you avoid taking in your car, you can prevent approximately 15 pounds of air pollution from entering our atmosphere.
One more time, that's kind of crazy.
For every 4-mile trip you avoid taking in your car, you can prevent approximately 15 pounds of air pollution entering our atmosphere.
Have you ever, yo, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's a lot of air pollution for sure. I didn't realize it was that much. But that being said, JP, have you ever taken anything else besides like driving in your mom's car, your car, or somebody else's car? Like a taxi? Besides like maybe...
Like public transportation?
Yeah, any kind of public transportation.
Oh yeah, I went to Chicago a few months ago. That's all we did. Public transportation, it was amazing.
Fun. You know, I used to have to take the city bus everywhere. My mom didn't drive when we were younger, so actually she doesn't drive still to this day. So I had to take the city bus everywhere. Everywhere. So I was contributing whether I liked it or not. What's your next one, JP?
Oh, can we keep on talking about that one?
Oh, for sure.
Carpooling.
Oh, man. Carpooling is like, it would be fun, would it not be?
As long as you have someone that's not constantly late. But there's like no downsides to it, right?
Well, I'm the constantly late one, JP, so.
Not to call you out, Tim. But the thing is, like carpooling, like car problems are the worst, right?
Right.
Traffic's the worst. Carpooling, you save money. There's less mileage on your car. Less gas, less cars on the road. You're using less gas. You're saving money. Like it's a win-win. Saves the planet and everything.
I don't understand, man. There's like I'm starting to see, you know, some repetitiveness about saving money and going green. Like I'm liking this. Like if I'm gonna go green, you want something back. A lot of people want rewards, you know, and switching up your lifestyle almost, pretty much. That's what you're doing, actually. To go green, you have to switch up your lifestyle. And a lot of us need to switch up our lifestyles because we don't know what we're doing at a young age. We're just experimenting. But going green doesn't take much. And on top of that, you get to save some money. Have some more
and
money.
we all could save some money.
Man.
So carpooling is amazing.
For sure, man.
So this one goes close to home for me. Recycle your electronics. I just got a new phone today, man. My other one just died on me.
Legit.
So now I have like this phone, and I have like 3 phones in my apartment that like, they're just sitting there, no use. If you recycle them, you can go to buymytronics.com, Gazelle, Nextworth, Usell, and they'll pay you cash and cover the cost of shipping for your electronics such as smartphones, tablets, computers. So they pay for them, they pick them up, they pay for the shipping and everything, and then all these electronics get recycled and reused again.
Man, that's awesome.
Instead of just becoming poison in our landfills.
That's awesome, man. Because I know a lot of people got a junk drawer where they got random cell phones from 6th grade and stuff, man. Like
the PlayStation, the original one.
Man, I still have a PlayStation 1.
See the regular Nintendo?
Yeah.
Like, just recycle your electronics, man. I just named 4 places you can literally they'll give you money for your dead phone.
That's pretty cool.
Saving money. What you got, Tim?
Man, I have Power Down. It's hard to believe, but lighting alone consists of 5 to 10% of total energy use. Save energy by turning off lights whenever you leave a room. So in other words, I'll be back in about 15 minutes. No reason to turn off my room light. Turn it off anyways. You know, if you're brushing your teeth, there's no reason for you to leave the water running while you're brushing your teeth if you're not using it. Turn that socket off, or turn that, off as well. Turn off the TV if you're not in that room. Turn off your computer, take your charger off the wall, do everything you possibly can to save energy, because what's gonna happen is you're not only going green, you're saving on your electric bill. Nice. That's real. That is as real as it gets.
You remember that positive news story you had? Basically, it was like, they did this research study, and if you go outside 10 minutes a day, it makes, like, you're healthier.
Oh yeah, you're happier. Yeah.
So, instead of turning on all the lights, you can turn them off. Open up the window.
I hear that. Man, okay, JP.
You get natural light, you save money, and you get some outside going on. So you might be more captivated, leave television show, get off the couch, get out to get some movement, get some exercise.
Get some of that spring cleaning you kept talking about doing.
You're pushing it too far, Tim.
I'm trying to act like you're Superman, get the sun in, you can do whatever.
So yeah, I'm loving that one.
For sure.
Another way you can stop the junk mail.
Kitty friendly.
So junk mail consists of about 70 pounds per home per year in America.
You've been to my house, man. Remember that bar? Nothing but like mail that I've gotten over this year. I have no idea what to do with it. I don't even open up most of the mail I get.
You and everyone else, man. The number of trees produced to make junk mail is pretty crazy. It takes 24 trees to produce 1 ton of paper. So there's basically
24 trees?
96 million trees per year on junk mail.
Man, I'm glad you did that positive news story the other day about them planting trees. Man.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah, man. Oh.
And 50% isn't even open, it's just thrown away. So we're basically throwing away 48 million trees each year. But if you go to dmachoice.org or optoutprescreen.com, it can basically eliminate 90% of your junk mail. And it will get rid of your email junk mail too.
So, man, it's killing the game right now. Say those again. Everybody pay attention. Now go.
dmachoice.org or optoutprescreen.com. And so
that'll take care of your junk mail, on your email, and your house junk mail as well?
Yeah, man.
I'm with that.
It can be done online for free or through the mail for a whole $1.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it online. I'm gonna save that $1.
Saving money going green in 2017.
Tú sabes, let's go. My turn?
Go for it.
All right, man. I'm gonna do this one. Drive your car until the wheels fall off. We have a big issue here in the United States. We like to buy new things for no reason. So, that being said, there's like a cause for us to start building more cars, which is allowing more carbon dioxide emissions into the atmosphere. That's what's causing.
Are you saying I don't need a 2017 car, a 2018 car the second 2018 happens? Are you saying cars last more than 2 years?
I'm saying you're right, JP. Cars last longer than 2 years.
Amazing. What happens to all these old cars?
You see, this is what happens to them. They sit in lots, and then they sit there until somebody buys them, eventually.
Or they become scrap.
Or they become scrap, exactly. And then
we
they
can't use them anymore.
And they sit in a junkyard and, you know, just pollute the earth, and that's that. So what we need to do is stop buying less cars, drive your car till the wheels fall off, and it'll stop these big corporations from making 1 million cars a year, and they can cut it in half, where we make enough cars for people to drive, not necessarily for people to stunt and look cool for no odd reason. Like, you spend $100K on that car. Like, I don't care. I don't care. It's more than my house right now, man. Come on.
It loses half its value when it's off the lot.
As soon as you drive off the lot. Like, you try to return it the next day, they're gonna laugh at you. Like, you signed those papers, son. I used to sell cars, man. It's bad. Had guys go in there and buy a Corvette. The next day they come in with their lawyer trying to get, like, I'm not paying this much for it. Yes, you are.
Yeah.
Gotta spend your money wisely. And the cool thing about that is you're saving money because you're not buying a new car every 5 years and spending 40K on a nice car. You're spending 40K and you're driving it for the next 10 years versus the next 5. And you save a lot of money over the years by doing that.
Man.
I mean, I know a lot of people that buy a new car every about 3 to 5 years.
Someone I used to work with, he's like, yeah, man, I've had 6 cars in 3 years. And I'm like, how many wrecks have you been in? He said, 1. I was like, huh? Like, how? What?
Yeah, man, I don't know.
I've had 2 cars.
I've had 3
in
cars
a decade. And I just got this one.
Oh, wow. You did have that? Oh, man. I never saw you in anything else but that Honda, really. Besides, like, yeah, man.
There was a car before, but it was not.
My first car was called the Bucket.
Okay.
You had to get in on the passenger side. You had to get out on the driver's side. The back doors didn't work either. That was the funny part about it. You can actually open them from the inside. That was it. But the outside, nah. So you had to get in, literally. And then hop in, you know, and sit down. Air conditioner didn't work. It was awesome, though. One window worked in the back seat. And that was a window we used to throw Gatorade bottles and water bottles out of it. And yeah, we were bad kids, man. We were just ridiculous. You know, 16, first car. Yeah, what'd you say? Wasn't the Positive Truth back then, for sure not. But I do love that car, and I drove it until I couldn't drive it anymore. That was my first car, but I had 2 more cars after that. One I wrecked, and the car I'm driving now.
Cars are expensive, man.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Like, the next car I get is gonna be my car until I don't care, because I'm gonna take care of it. I know that. I don't got money to throw down like that. I know a lot of people out there don't. So what's your next fact, JP?
The rest of mine are just like really quick hitters.
I got a bunch of those too. Let's get it.
So, line dry your clothes. Keep the lint filter clean, because you keep the lint filter clean, dryer doesn't have to work as hard. You're saving money there.
Right.
Wash your clothes in cold water as much as possible. As much as 85% of the energy used to machine wash clothes goes to heating the water. So that's a cool way to save some money.
Right.
Set your thermostat a few degrees lower. Don't preheat the oven. I'm a pizza extraordinaire.
Huh. Go on.
I've never saw this thing like preheating the oven. Like, you don't need to do that. Just put the pizza in and let it heat up. It's gonna cook the same way anyway. That's the point of the oven.
Game changer.
Unplug your chargers. We all know that person is just like, keep the charger plugged in. They just keep the cord. It's by their bed, and they just plug it in, keep it there. Whenever you unplug your phone, it's still charging. It's still pulling energy out. If you have to unplug it, save some money, man.
Save money on your electric bill once again. Take that. Man, I got a bunch as well. I'm just gonna go ahead and just name them real quick. Like, plant a tree. Obviously, we know trees produce oxygen.
Did you plant a tree yet?
No, man. I got everything together though. Like, whenever the weather was warm, I was gonna plant it, and then all of a sudden it got a little cold. So
it got like 60 degrees.
Man, that's cold for me. You see how small I am, JP? Man, you make it seem like I gained weight over the past week or something.
Damn, my coat.
Man, I walk outside and get sick. My allergies are messing up from the inside. I'm just dying. It is what it is. Well, man, I got to plant a tree, which I'm going to. I'm ready to plant that tree. Eat local or organically grown food may be healthy, but environmental damage caused by transporting food long distance leaves a large and unnecessary carbon footprint. So definitely want to eat at your local restaurants so this food doesn't get brought over here by boats. And
Go to your farmer's market.
man, you could go to your farmer's market. Do you go to your farmer's market?
The farmer's market in Oklahoma City is like 30 minutes away from me.
Sorry, JP. I forgot you live so far.
It's okay.
But man, at the end of the day, just get creative if you can't think of anything else. I mean, there's so many ways you can go green, but get creative. Talk to some kids. Kids are usually the most creative beings in the world, so ask them what they want to do that may help clean up the earth, and they might surprise you.
Children always surprise you, for better or worse.
Man, you ain't lying. Man, you ain't lying.
Tim, do you have a quote I can stall?
You definitely could stall by telling everybody where they could find us.
If you want to support this podcast, all you have to do is like, share, and subscribe. We have a 5-star positive review in iTunes. So it'll help us out so much. You're never going to have to pay for this podcast, but if you want to share some positivity, some uplifting, encouraging news, please tell them about us. That's all we're asking for. You can find us on Facebook at thepositivetruthpodcast.com, Twitter at TPT_podcast, iTunes, YouTube, Google Play, and SoundCloud. Tim, I think you're ready.
I am. Whatever you want to do it now. There are only so many tomorrows.
And if we don't go green now, there might not be that many tomorrows left.
Bars.
Stay positive. We're out.